many selves. But I'm from the Bronx, New York. My parents moved here as a teenager. I finished high school up here in Peekskill, graduated from Peekskill High School. I went to college, moved back to the city for a little while. Came back, got married to my high school sweetheart. We've been together for 27 years. I have 2 children. We started PK Blendz about 8 years ago, and I'm also a city official also here in the city of Peekskill.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Councilman, there's a mayor, and then there's 6 councilmen. Our job is to work together and on just managing the city. This is a $70 million operation, so everything from your water, police department, fire department, all the municipal needs I am responsible for, and I have to sign off on everything or vote on everything.
What's your relationship with Peekskill?
My relationship with Peekskill is a great place, especially coming from the city, growing up there as a teenager, and when I moved to Peekskill, it was a culture shock. I felt like a college campus. And when I first moved up here, I cried like a baby. It was so quiet. You're used to all of the hustle and bustle of New York City. Peekskill it's a place where it's very diverse. It really gives anyone an opportunity to follow their dreams.
What made you start PK Blendz here?
PK Blendz. The P and the K stands for Peekskill, and the Blend stands for blended families, blended cultures, blended people, blended drinks. I knew I wanted to create something that was multicultural, something that was progressive, educational. Juicing changed my life, so I figured why not try to change someone else's life.
How did you start out with it?
With juicing, I found myself having really bad headaches. There was a holistic doctor that I used to follow online, and he just happened to be in New York. And he's looking at my diet, and he's saying, "Bro, you need to give your body a break. I think that you're having these migraines because you just have a high level of toxicity in the body." So I went on the diet regimen, and I want to say probably 2 weeks, the headaches went away. I went back on the diet that I was eating, and the headaches came back, and it was oh, okay, so there's some truth to this. But it definitely, opened my mind to the importance of what you eat and how it affects your mood and just your overall health. But that's what started me on the journey.
What was it like starting the business?
Wow, starting the business was...
what were the rough patches?
Yeah, it was rough. I put my plans into Westchester County Department of Health. You spend all this money, and then they come back and tell you there's 15 things wrong with your plans. And there was one point that I wasn't even sure we were going to even get the store open, actually. Business, it's a lot of unknown.
So how does it feel juggling 2 positions, both running PK Blendz and being a council member?
It's hectic. It's hectic, but it's good. It's good to be able to represent individuals who may feel like they don't have a voice.
But they feel underrepresented. Correct.
So it definitely is a positive image, and to know that you can look like me and be in charge of a $7 million operation. So it's a lot, but yeah, you just gotta just be organize yourself, compartmentalize your time, and get the most out of the day. My days it's a zoo. You don't get many people like myself, just looking at the history of Peekskill, being in positions like that. But what I would say for Peekskill, my dream, I would say I would want Peekskill to be considered one of the most healthiest cities to live in. When I got on the council, one of the first things that I passed was a health initiative. It's called the Peekskill Healthy Cities Health Initiative. It's designed to take government dollars and kind of pour it back into the everyday individual. The dog parks, and those things are great, but we never say, what about the people that are walking dogs? What about the city workers and the morale? We all kind of need each other. And so what I would say, a dream of mine, if I could snap my fingers, it would be, Peekskill is the most healthiest city in the county.
Would you say that's your hope for the community?
Yeah, because when you're doing better, you're able to achieve more. Your health is your wealth. So some of the work that I'm doing here at the store and in the city is trying to make a more health conscious city. So what I would say is just be mindful that you're living in a different time today. Be conscious about what you're putting into the world. Just know that reality is a reflection of your thoughts. That's something that I say oftentimes. Everything that's in the world is a reflection of someone's thoughts. Everything. The sneakers that you have on, someone thought that. It didn't just come to be. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful of the power of the mind.